everybody, and welcome back to another Masterpiece Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with every set that ever had a Masterpiece printed in it. We've got, of course, Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch with those Expeditions, Kaladesh and Aether Revolt with those Inventions, and Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation with those Invocations. So, of course, if you've been here before, you know the drill. If you haven't been here before, let me tell you a little rundown of what's going on. So, basically, we're doing a little bit of a giveaway where if you can guess correctly which set next week will have a Masterpiece card in it, you will have a chance to win all of the rares, full art lands, and foils that we open, minus the Masterpiece. The Masterpiece will stay with me. You could win everything else. So there is that opportunity. We've already given away a pile of stuff to one lucky viewer who guessed correctly when we opened up a expedition from BFZ. For those of you who are returning, you may notice that the camera angle looks a little bit different. Maybe the colors look different. I've got a new camera, and so I'm testing it out. I want you to let me know in the comments as well. Like, leave your vote, but also leave me a little note and let me know what you think of the new camera angle and whether it looks right or whether you like the old one better. Tell me which one you prefer, because this camera is not necessarily supposed to be used at home. It's more of a mobile camera. It's a GoPro. So I got a new GoPro. I wasn't using a GoPro before. I was using an actual HD camera before. Basically, the GoPro is for my mobile recording, so I'm going to be doing some more mobile recording at LGSs and things like that, so I wanted to get something a little bit more mobile than the big clunky camera that I have. So I'm testing out the GoPro just to see how it looks and see how it handles. So if you have any, constructive criticism, please feed it to me. I prefer to find out from you guys. So let me know. I've done a little bit of finagling around with the color correction and stuff like that to try and get it to look right. It was way too vibrant at first. Then I found a setting in the camera itself that, like, I guess accentuates the colors, and so it makes them super bright and super poppy. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I want it to be more attuned with the actual color of the packs and the cards. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into things. That's enough about the technical stuff on the back end. So we've got votes from last week. We got 43 votes in total. We have 3 votes for BFZ, 4 votes for Oath of the Gatewatch, 10 votes for Kaladesh, 15 votes for Aether Revolt, 2 votes for Amonkhet, and 9 votes for Hour of Devastation. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the packs in order of least number of votes to most number of votes and see what we find. So without further ado, I'm going to have to change up how I normally hold these packs when I'm opening them and stuff now, because the camera is much lower to the table now than where it was before. So I used to have to hold it like up here, and if I hold it up here, you can't even see it, right? So like, I only need to hold it like here now, which is nice. It's nice for me. It's much better for me if I can continue to use this setup. So let's see what we find. And I'm hoping that everything comes in focus as well, which is another big thing. So we'll see. Kefnit's Monument, Wayward Servant, Limits of Solidarity, and Bounty of the Luxa. So there you go, Amonkhet, and no Invocation and no full art land, so just a regular swamp and a zombie token. That was 2 votes for Amonkhet, so sorry to those 2 folks that voted for that, but maybe next week. Don't forget also, next week is the last week, so this is your last chance to vote. There will be no voting next week. This is the last chance to vote. So get your votes in. BFC is next. 3 people thinking that we might find that sweet, sweet unicorn box where it has 2 invocations in it, or 2 expeditions in it, I should say. So let's see if we can find something fancy. Right? Alright, turn against. Halimir Tidecaller. Royal Spout. And a Blight Herder. There you go. And a Full Art Plains. Nice Full Art Plains. Who doesn't like a Full Art Plains every now and then, right? And an Eldrazi Scion token. Okay, next up is Oath of the Gatewatch with only 4 votes. 4 people voting for Oath. So to put it in perspective, Oath and Amonkhet have the most number of foils so far out of this series, which is probably why the votes are a little bit lower. We've got a nice waste there that we can give away if someone wins correctly this week. All right, we've got Make a Stand, Visions of Brutality, Void Shatter. That would have been a really good pack of uncommons if you were opening this at release, because Void Shatter and Visions of Brutality were both like $1 each. Hedron Alignment. Ah, yes. The good old Hedron Alignment. The card where you had to have a copy in like each zone. One in your hand, one on the table, one in your graveyard, and one in exile. And then you win. Alternate win cons. Who doesn't like those? And no foil, and we just get a junk card. Good old junk card. Okay, who's next? Hour of Dev is next with 9 votes. Alright, Hour of Dev. Show me what you got. Ah, good old Supreme Will. Supreme Will's a good card. Let's see. Banewhip Punisher, also a good card. Inferno Jet. And a Pride Sovereign. Kitty cats. Who doesn't like little kitty cats? This will play nice with some of the stuff coming out in War of the Spark. There's a lot of little kitty cats coming out in that set. And no foils. So our foils in Hour of Dev are very low. We've only got 6 foils out of Hour of Dev so far. So next week, maybe we'll see a foil. Who knows? Okay, so now we've got Kaladesh with 15 votes. Or, sorry, with 10 votes, I should say. Aether Revolt with 15 votes. Everyone's, like, super in on the Aether Revolt these weeks. Let's see. Kaladesh, what can we find? Long-finned Sky Whale. Ballista Charger. Sequestered Stash. And a Syndicate Trafficker. Alright. Wow, no foil and no invention. Okay. Aether Revolt. Alright, Aether Revolt, what do we got? What are you gonna show me? We need something. Show me a foil, Aether Revolt. You're only at 6 as well. Shielded Aether Thief. Perilous Predicament. Monstrous Onslaught. And a Scrap Trawler. Okay. Nothing fancy in the rare slots really too much this week. And again, no foil and no masterpiece. So that means next week's the last chance. Next week's the last chance, everybody. So get ready. Get your votes in if you want a chance to win. This week's the last chance you have. Last chance you have is this week. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I content 5 days of the week. If you're just watching this series for the first time, leave a comment below with which set you think might have a masterpiece in it next week, and you could have a chance to win all of the rares, foils, and full art lands that we open next week. So, you know, stay tuned for that. You can't win the masterpiece, but you could win all of these other things. You can win all these other things. So make sure you leave a comment below with a set you think, and let me know. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon where you could do so. But you do get things like grab bags, booster boxes, bundles, all that kind of good stuff. In addition to, you get a discount code to my store, nerdvanastore.ca, where I put up most of these singles for sale, or at least I try to. So you can check that out as well. And if you can't support with monetary value, thanks for just being here and watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a magical day. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.